Good morning, everyone. This is Sakura Cherry 710. Welcome to my vlog. Today's forecast here in Phoenix, Arizona is gonna go up to 109 degrees. Yes. And I'm here outside in my garden. It's early in the morning. I woke up around 5 from my sleep. We went traveling. Traveled yesterday. Went and visited the Horseshoe Bend. We tried to go to the Antelope, but they were closed until further notice from the government. So that was put out from the plan. But it's okay. So someday we can go back over there and venture the lower portion of the Antelope. There's a lot to see over there, but it was so hot. Way too hot yesterday. The 91 degrees over there, it's because it's open area and filled with rocks. Guys, it's really hot. I was like a candle, like fading. But so far so good. I'm here outside of my garden, just drinking my coffee, using the mug that my friend Balsam gave me. Oh, I remember when she was in my house. We cooked Iraqi food until 3 o'clock in the morning, but it was such a delicious food. And I look forward someday we could be together again and we could hang out and cook again. She loves to cook. I love to cook. We love to eat together, so that's a good combination. So this is my garden, guys. This is my garden bed right here. I have some plants in a pot. These are shaded area right here, and they're doing pretty good. Buried food scraps there. And so basically in my garden, it's very hot here in Arizona during summertime, and the excruciating heat comes up in the afternoon around like 2 all the way to sundown. And so the sun rises right there. It's hidden behind the bush. And then the sun set right here on my left. And praise God for that tree, because it gives a little bit of shade for my plants right here. So around like when the sun is going down around 5, that's really really hot already. It gives me a little bit of shade. And not only that, the strategy for my garden is doing these vining vegetables that can withstand the heat, except for that bitter melon. But so far it's surviving, so I'm just allowing it to let it be, do its own thing. But because it's trying to survive, that it cannot set out a fruit properly. But I have some that is on the shaded area, so hopefully this one will be a success. So next time I know what to do exactly with my bitter gourd. That was just an experiment over there when I put it right there. So that's a good thing. And my loofah, they're going crazy. They're climbing all over the vine, and soon to be I will be able to harvest a bunch of this loofah. So far I have one fruit setting, and yeah, it will go crazy. It will go vine out everywhere first. I have that canopy in there to protect my kangkong and that Swiss chard. So far so good. Got my water running, trying to water the grass. Yes, because I don't want it to get bare. Like if you don't water your grass, it'll turn like that. So when I first got here, the ground is exactly just bare, no grass at all. I mean, there are spots that have weeds that are dried up, and I pull them, clean up the yard, and really really like just soak it with water until the grass started to come back. But there was so many weeds that they started to come back as well, and so I have to pull them one by one. So it took me a while to do that, but it's all worth it. I still have some weeds here and there, but not as much as like before. It was really bad. So this is my updating my garden. Let me walk you through. Love my coffee. I'm drinking it black. Felt early in the morning, around like 5:30 in the morning, and this is how it looks like at this hour. That's where the sun is rising. See how beautiful that is. That's an eyesore, yeah, but I'm soaking that one. I want to clean that up. Oh, allergies. This is my mint. Put it in the pot, try to contain it, or it will take over the whole entire garden bed. This potted peppers, because I put a bunch of food scraps in here too. It's doing pretty good, as well as this one. I don't know if it's gonna compete the roots along with the moringa, but so far they like being together, companion. So just let it be. Egyptian spinach along with a pepper, they're doing pretty good as well. I gotta trim this one, that way it would give me more shoots. That too. And then my moringa. You have to be patient with moringa, guys. Some of my moringa is well established already, but this particular one, this is new. So this one was ahead. Yeah, but there it is. It started to sprout. So I buried the seeds of bitter gourd, and it started climbing. So I'm not gonna cut it off. We'll see how it goes. It's about to start to set fruit, actually. There you go. And this pepper got revived. It was yellowing pretty bad. I was able to fix it with calcium. And I have this cucumber right here, Armenian cucumber. It's about to be harvested. I like it when they're really, really big. And I have a squash, butternut squash, cooking right there. Love my lemon basil. Love it for my vegetable soup. Okay, guys, I just harvested a bunch, okay? But there's a lot of fruit in this. Alright, this is my Thai eggplant, and husband likes it a lot, so that's a keeper. I'm gonna keep growing that one, but actually it'll stay there for quite a while. I can overwinter this one too. There's a lot of fruit here. It can self-pollinate. At the beginning of the stage of the life of this eggplant, I was less helping it, but now I'm just allowing it to do its own thing, and it's so prolific. There's a lot of fruit. There's a lot of fruits in here, but hidden. You have to dig. I have my calabasa or squash. I got it right there. Oh, I don't like those. Squeeze that. Okay, I might harvest that one because it has a split. It's split a little bit. You don't want to waste it. But I have more fruits setting, and the long-yard bean doesn't get very, very long here because it's really hot right now, and this thing is just trying to put its energy on surviving mode. But from here and there, it'll set fruit. Comes August, guys, this will take off. It will do really, really well. It will set a bunch of fruit, and actually, if you dig, you'll find some hidden gem. So that's how you harvest that. That way you don't disturb the nod, that because it's gonna give more fruit and that same nod in there. And then my peppers are doing well here because they're well shaded, and I give them a bunch of food scraps there. Lemon basil as well is doing good right there, hidden in between eggplant and Lots of eggplant, guys. This is my regular basil. It's doing good as well. And look at it's flowering. It's about to set fruit. And this is ready to be harvested actually. Cause the nod is turning brown, so that's ready. I have a new one in there, and I have another one that is about to get pollinated tomorrow. Gonna watch that one, help it out. I make sure that I pollinate them, guys. So I have one there cooking as well. I love butternut squash. I do. They taste really good than the regular squash so far, as I can compare it, because I've tasted different types of squashes, but my most favorite one is the butternut squash. And I think this is like a 2-pounder tomato. I harvested a bunch in here too, so I'm trying to reseed some tomato. That way I could replant a big one. And yeah, because of the heat, bitter gourd is not setting fruit properly, but it's okay. I'm just allowing it to do its own thing right there. And oh, what is this? Something is digging up my food scraps. You're not allowed to dig. Okay. Look at that beauty. Beautiful sunflower. That's in my garden bed, guys. It's in between the tomatoes. I love sunflower. I love zinnias. I love all flowers. Oh, look at the beauty right there. It's been blooming. It's almost done. They're almost done. That's why I reseeded some, planted some. Maybe I'll grab the mature flowers. So this is my Malabar spinach or Aloe. They were late a bit, but because the seeds arrived late for the red one. But the green one was given to me by a friend, Janet. She was generous enough to give me some, and she even started to sprout it, so it grows faster. But they were here behind the sun gold tomato, so they were like shaded, very much shaded. And this thing loves the heat, so it grows slowly by the time when I had my sun gold tomato. But now I pulled 2 sun gold tomatoes, so this is what I have. Replaced them with all this Malabar spinach and Egyptian spinach, because they're really good. They're heat-loving vegetables. And I have some sun gold reseeding. They're just volunteer, and I am waiting for the big tomato that I buried here. I'm seeding something also right here, because by the time monsoon comes, I'll have a new set of a well-established tomato also, because I love tomato, and I love the organic tomato as much as I could. I want everything that we eat at home, a homegrown vegetables. This lemongrass is doing pretty good, really good. And watering my grass. Gophers digging right here again. Never ending digging, but that's fine. And this is my happy place. I come here and just stay underneath the shade. Even in the middle of the day, even when it's so hot, I have shades right here, guys. Yes, I do have some shades, and I have my sweet potato right here. They're growing pretty good. I've harvested tons from this already, and I'm gonna keep harvesting. And then my okras, another beautiful sunflower right there in my garden bed. This is like 11 foot tall. Filled with flowers, huh? That's what food scraps do to your plant. Bury them, guys. Don't waste them. They're fertilizers. Natural. Right? And my... Why are you turning back? Keep moving forward. Go straight. There you go. This sunflower is almost done. I'm gonna collect the seeds. Like I told you, the long-eared bean is trying to survive, and even though they're shaded right here, the heat of the noontime, that's what's, makes them slow down the production of fruit. But it's okay, because soon to be they will fruit like crazy once the monsoon come. Monsoon, by the way, is like rainy season here in... Where's that one that I was? Okay, I wanted to clean that up. Okay, so that's good. There you go. Okay, this is my other plant. I think this is the last one that I planted here. Armenian cucumber. So I have Armenian cucumber all over the garden. It's because I love the variety that I grew them all over my garden bed. And so far so good. They're doing pretty good. Setting good fruit. What I love about this cucumber is the skin is so thin, you don't need to peel it. It's not bitter, disease resistance. It gives you a long fruit, which is really good. That's what you want. And the taste is amazing, guys. I love the taste of this Armenian cucumber. And it's a keeper for me. Okay? So it just started fruiting, this one. But the other one, the main garden bed over there, behind me, I have been harvesting a lot from it already. And I have a friend right here. They're saying, hello world. Guys, this cantaloupe is so sweet. I've harvested one already, and it was such a delicious, juicy, sweet fruit. Amazingly delicious. And this is the second one, set fruit. And this is actually my first time to have a success, a growing cantaloupe. So I tried it first when I was in Florida, and I didn't have a success. I didn't know what to do. I started to have a powdery mildew because of the humidity and the heat. But in here, it's a dry heat, and so far it's doing pretty good, even though there's like leaf miner and the leaves like that, but it's doing good as long as I'm seeing fruits. And I have another one on the other end of the bed, and it's setting fruit also. So that's a keeper. And ooh, it's actually growing, getting big. It's getting big. Oh my god, it's getting big. It's getting big. Bless Yahweh. That's my first loofah, guys. And you know, loofah for Asians, we don't let them mature. We harvest them when they're young because they're delicious to eat. You saute them with your meat. Oh man, so good. Smells good. Delicious. Love it. They're going wild right here on my compost area. I'm just gonna let it be. Okay, is there okra to harvest? So sometimes I walk around here in the garden and just start harvesting stuff. And okra is ready to go. Okay, I have that. So I love small okras. For some reason they're very tasty. Maybe I can wait in the afternoon. Okay, now let's pick this long yard bean. Some that are well shaded, guys, they get really long. When I was growing this in Florida, oh my god, I had long, you say long yard bean, it was really long, especially after it rains. I mean, they're really doing good over there. But around August, that would give me a lot of fruit. I know that for sure. So loofah will set its flower or fruit in the evening, guys, when the sun is setting already. So come here and pollinate. And my beautiful sunflower, say hello. Hello world. So this is what I do here. And in between I have the cayenne peppers trying to go surpass the okra growing. But that's okay. Armenian, you're my favorite cucumber. I like you a lot. This one is getting big. And I don't want it to get eaten by critters, so put it that way. It'll grow on that side. I have more sweet potato here because I love sweet potato. Since my kale is still giving me some leaves, so keep them there. Decided to move my hydroponic kangkong into this shaded garden bed. That one is gonna turn into a compost. So it's right here. So I put them here. But I have the canopy, so they're shaded right there. And I have Oppo here, so it takes a while for Oppo to come out, but just have to be patient, they'll come out soon. And oh, I didn't know that. I have another eggplant right here. Oh, okay, it's from that one. So kale, maybe I'll cook some vegetables today, saute them with some kale. And this is my main garden bed for my Armenian cucumber. So far I've harvested at least 20 Armenian cucumbers from here, and they're doing good, guys. I'm telling you, if you're in the desert, if you live in the desert, grow this type of cucumber. You will never be disappointed. Just water it. It loves being soaked with water. Okay, and something is eating the leaves of my eggplant. Have to find the salarin. There's a spider mite. Okay, I'll help you. Let's spray something. Something organic. That kills those bugs. I need to buy my neem oil. And look at this. My sun gold cherry tomato, prolific, tons of fruit. Yes, look at that. But another favorite of mine, I'm gonna grow it back. Super sweet 100, very prolific as well, and gives a lot of fruit. I love the fruit. Okay, you wanna see something beautiful, gorgeous Armenian cucumber ready to be harvested. And look, guys, even though there's like leaf miners everywhere like here, it's doing good, just setting fruit. There's one more here and another one, and there's more. Yeah, there's more. There's tons. Some of the fruit are hidden. I need to move this moringa. It's not happy competing with the lemongrass. And that's a beautiful zinnia. And right there. And look. Yeah, and there's more over there. Oh, this okra is saying hello to me. Sometimes if you pick it the wrong way, it won't come up easily, so you twist it. Don't pull it, okay? And I have a watermelon cooking right there. Hey. And another one right there. Might help this one. It's getting really heavy. I don't want it to collapse going down. Okay. I have to put some netting underneath to hold it up. This one, it's growing slowly. We will see. I haven't seen any, but so far I have 4. There was a lot more last time, but some of the fruit didn't make it because it was craving for calcium, and I gave calcium already. Oh, bless Yahweh for this, guys. I'm very excited for this one. Alright, this is a sweet watermelon, and it's doing pretty good right here. At least it's protected. The critters will not come in the one underneath the ground and eat it. So happy with that one. Very pleased. I need to help that watermelon over there. Okay. And I have more growing right here. Okay. That's cantaloupe. I hand pollinated them. So bless Yahweh, it's developing. So sometimes you gotta help, guys. Help your plants. Wish to have a lot of long-yard bean that will never end giving me fruit. Okay. That's why those 2 drop. It's like blossom and rot. Yeah, it was screaming for calcium, so now I give it a boost. It has a calcium, so it's doing pretty good. It doesn't like being watered at night. That's good. This is my grapevine, Merlot variety. It's actually wine grapes, but growing it says that it's sweet to eat. So we'll see about that. Next year I will set fruit. That will be good. Good eating grapes. And next time I'm gonna grow the table grapes. That way I'll have unlimited grapes. This is my last squash. Yellow squash. Haven't pulled it yet. Still giving me fruit, so the other ones I pulled them because I wanted to give space for this type of eggplant. And you know what? The leaves is being disturbed by something, so sometimes when the leaves look like that, unhealthy, I pick it out. It encourage actually to give it shoots on sides. So that's good for the plant as well. I love that beauty right there. Looking at it like that. It's a bunch of cherry tomato. Sun gold. And this, it loves the heat as well, the rosemary. I think I need to harvest some of its leaves. It tastes good with steak. Smells good. Yes, it loves on a moist soil, like really moist, and it's gonna multiply a lot. Okay, that one I haven't pulled because they're doing good, but the rest of them that was here, I think the roots get really big. They're so matured. They weren't that happy anymore, so I pulled them and replaced them with this. So that's a good thing. And the kale's still doing good, so I'm gonna get some kale later on. And I love looking at this trellis with sunflower that are blooming like crazy. And this is the finished one, almost done. I'm just gonna allow it to dry up there, do its thing. And this is the lighter version of the sunflower. So I have three kinds. I have the dark one, and I have the dark yellow, and then the light yellow. Still have more seeds inside, so I'm gonna grow some more. Plant some more. It won't hurt you. It's actually add beauty to your garden bed. This moringa for now, really have to soak it with water. And the yellowing, it can be fixed. I'm gonna give some Epsom salt today. Or maybe it needs yes, Epsom salt. That would fix it. So I'm trying to establish this moringa, guys. And that one is growing pretty slow, but that's okay. As long as I can successfully grow this 2 tree, then I'll have an unlimited moringa. And I have some also in the pot that is really doing pretty good. So here comes the sun rising. It's right there behind the bush, behind the tree. Can you hear the birds, guys? There's so many birds in here. Here in Phoenix, I was so surprised when I first got here because it's a desert area, hotter than Vegas, 10 degrees. But there is a lot of vegetation, guys, greeneries. So many. Some people are farming. I don't know what plants they're growing in the middle of the desert. I mean, it's flourishing really good. I know some I recognize. There are some cotton, corn, and roses. There's tons of roses. So roses can take the heat. Certain variety of roses can take the heat, and they flower pretty good. Sunflower do well in the desert as well. I love when the birds sing. And so I have lots of bees. They come here, get their pollen, their nectar. And I've been harvesting from here lemongrass. It's such a prolific lemongrass. You give nitrogen on it, compost, berry compost around it. They're doing pretty good. You're set for life right there. And yeah, so the more you pick the stem of this, the more it get thicker. Malabar spinach, very good for you. Very healthy. Call it the desert spinach along with the Egyptian. These are the big sunflower. But I was able to grow a sunflower in Florida, and the flower itself is as big as a plate. Yes, guys. This one, it's like a small plate. But it's pretty. And there's a lot. So, can't complain about that. I'm gonna harvest my butternut today. And my shadow, I look like a 200-pound. No, that's not how big I am. So, you see, it flowers every day. And just let it be. They're doing its own thing. This is my loofah. I'm guiding it to crawl up there. And So far so good. It looks good right there. And they're going wild. When I first started this garden, the goal, the vision was to create a mini jungle. It's not as jungle as I want yet, but it'll get there. It'll be a jungle. Yeah. Jungle in the desert. Why not? Smells good, Abba. And that's my mint. I can't wait. I'll start harvesting some of the leaves here. That's prolific Moringa. Another one here. It's getting there. So in the early stage life of your cuttings of your Moringa, you have to soak it with water every day. Don't let it dry out. And then until the roots is well established, like that, they get really big. You have to keep soaking them with water. And so far so good. This is my garden, guys. This is the update for early morning. It's the month of July already. So they said this is the hottest summer month is July and August. So we have to stay focused and just go around what God has given you. Just make it work. Thanks for watching, guys, for my vlog, for my garden update in the month of July. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, Sakura Cherry 710. Thank you for watching. Arigatou gozaimashita.